What could go wrong? What
What
could
could
go
go?
wrong?
Oh, just about everything, really, with
Everything.
us.
Yeah.
It's easier to say what couldn't go wrong.
That's true. I should warn you right off the top here, Sam, that
Yes,
I'm a
yes.
bit under the weather.
You are.
So if I have to cough, I apologize in advance.
Well, yeah, okay. Sorry to
Just
hear you're under the weather, man.
I'm a bit under the weather, but that's, that's par for the course this time of year, right? Right?
Chicken
Right?
soup and do I chicken soup
Mm.
and hot tea with a little bourbon in it.
Chicken soup, little tea with or some tea with bourbon in it.
Yes,
I don't think I've ever had tea with alcohol in it. That sounds disgusting. It's good though?
I like it.
All right. Maybe I will try it.
Actually, I liked it when I could drink.
Oh, well, yeah. I do have, that's one thing that I'm never like short on is like whiskey or scotch. Every year I get a new bottle for my older brother and my mom.
Yeah, the funny
So
thing
I've
is
got like a whole bar.
we don't drink anymore. So what do you
That's
get?
good.
You have like a bunch of bottles that are years old now,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
and I can't open my Star Trek stuff because it was just
Oh, wait,
too
someone
cool.
gave you Star Trek stuff?
Yeah, you guys, I think, wasn't
Oh,
it?
was it? Well, maybe. I mean, I
It was
wouldn't.
a Klingon blood wine and a Federation. Uh,
Oh,
I don't know if that
I don't.
was,
I don't know if that was us or not. I would be impressed.
or maybe I ordered it myself. I don't remember, frankly.
I would be impressed. But I mean, I'll take credit for it if it's all the same to you. Is it all the same to
Uh,
you?
I can see we're really raking them in today, right?
Well, I think the deal is, people just don't like us. It's
I
very
get that
simple.
feeling sometimes, actually. You know that?
I'm totally messing. We didn't tell anybody we were going to be on. So, if nobody's here, nobody's here. But they'll
Oh,
get to watch it later, right?
hey,
Yeah.
I see the logos, creators on creators up there.
Oh, yeah, let me change that.
Bad boy.
I was a little late today.
Mm. Well, you're under the weather,
So
so.
what am I supposed to do? All right, there you go. You happy now?
Yes, I am happy now.
All right.
So,
So
yeah.
yeah, do you want to just get into what we're doing? People will show up. People will
I
show
think
up. They don't care. Oh, look,
somebody's
Jack
here.
Santos is here.
Hello.
Hello, Jack Santos.
Oh,
Welcome.
welcome. Looks like
Uh,
it's an intimate little party.
First one here.
Yeah.
Watching from the Philippines. Well, welcome. We love the Philippines. We have a new. If you're curious, uh, can I call you Jack? I'm gonna call you Jack. We do have a new SB19 reaction coming out tomorrow, I believe. Right, Sam?
Really? Yes.
That was a
Uh,
question and an answer all in one, Jack. I don't know if you noticed that. You're gonna see a lot of that tonight.
you got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Tomorrow we're doing SB19,
SB19. I
which
love
does
them. You
feel
know that?
like I do too. It feels like it's been a little while since we've done an SB19.
What have we done?
It's been a little while. Well, we
Has
did Josh Cullen.
That's true, and that got a lot of good responses.
Yeah,
Hey, Lynn is here. Hello, Lynn.
from the Isle of Man.
Ah, are there a
It's
lot of men there? Is that the
it
deal over
it
there? Or is it...
sounds. uh, Boy, it's gonna be one
One
of
of my
those nights.
favorite British shows was shot there.
Which show is it? Do you remember?
No.
It's one of your favorites, though.
uh, see, what was
Is
the name of that?
Was it like on Were you watching it on BritBox or something?
I started on BritBox, but then it just shows up now on my uh, feed. Bergerac.
Bergerac.
It's a cop show. I
Never
love the main actor.
Never heard of it.
He's older now, but he's just so cool.
Where is the Isle of Man? Where is that?
Hello, Jenny.
Jenny
It's
Ocampo.
it's by it's by England. It's in that area,
Oh,
like right off the coast.
is it beautiful? Is
Uh,
it
is that right, Lynn?
cold?
I think it's kind of thought of as a vacation spot, if I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken. Lynn, jump in, help me out here. I'm
uh,
drowning, babe.
and Jenny's checking in from Canada. Uh,
Hello, Jenny.
you've been to Canada, right, Sam?
I lived there for a while in
Really?
Toronto. Yeah,
Oh, no kidding.
we probably still have relatives there, although I haven't been there since I was a teenager.
You have relatives possibly in Canada.
Well, a lot of them passed away because they were relatives of my mom.
Oh,
So some of the family went to the United States, some of the family went to Canada, and unfortunately, a lot of them went to France. I'm
well,
sure they regret that now.
but they spoke French, I imagine.
Of course, well, you
That's
know,
that's what you
French
do.
is the language of those countries
That's right.
that we're talking about.
All right, so let's get into some things here. So, do we want to talk about what the fans have asked? Like, go through some of the comments?
Well, we're getting a lot of comments. It's a small island between England and Ireland. I knew that. Oh, cool. Yes, it's beautiful and very cold at the moment. Oh,
I
I'm sorry.
assume if it's a part of, the UK, that it's most
Of
everything
course,
is
yeah,
cold.
it's got to be. It's got
It's
to be.
cold. Uh, well, that's very cool. I'd love to go there one day then, if it's nice. I
I
mean, if
think
it's
in the
beautiful.
summer it's really nice.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
we've gotten a hell of a lot of comments from Ren fans
oh yeah.
after. Oh, Tammy Page.
Hey,
Hi.
Tammy, a renegade
Speak
from
of the
South Carolina.
Renegades.
That's right. We were
I
just
was
talking
just about
about
to
you
say that. That a lot of Ren fans are welcoming us to the Renegade group family, and we are speechless whenever we look at anything by Ren.
Yeah, I mean, especially this last one because well, the first one was just so jarring and eye-opening, jarring in a good way, because I had just never seen anything quite like it. But then to go and watch the one we just did, which was the story of Jenny and Screech, that was
Yeah,
like 13 minutes of just like
pandemonium.
wow, yeah, just
Now,
wow.
now I've noticed we've gotten a couple of comments of people saying, "Did you not get the twist at the end?" And yeah, I thought we did. We talked about it, didn't we?
The twist at the end, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the one that gave birth to both the kids. They were related, the
Yeah,
brother and sister.
which is what blew us away, and we
Yeah.
talked about it. I guess they weren't paying attention, or they just cut away by then.
Well, I mean, it's very that happens a lot. That
Yeah, it
really
does
does
happen a
happen a
lot.
lot.
People usually, as soon as the video's over, they're like, "Oh, these guys, get out."
Well, I think at the very end, I think I just said, well, of course, those are her kids. Of course, those kids, or one killed the other, and you know, the circumstances that be. Not to
Oh,
ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it,
look,
but yeah, Ren is great.
Lynn is a minx. I mean, a
Lynn,
Manx. I don't know. Are you a mix too? I don't know.
where are you at?
Manx. That's the people from the Isle of Man are called Manx.
Oh, we have our own government, and the locals are called Manx. Oh, that's cool. Where does the word Manx come from?
Well, it's probably something off of the word man. Isle of Man.
Oh, right,
Manx.
right, right. Yeah.
Yeah, wake up.
Uh, Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for the for watching our reaction on Ren. Maybe you can help us out with our next one because
Oh,
I'm
we've
sure
got
there are a
suggestions.
million. Yeah.
Some of the suggestions. One person says, "Human X sucks." Whatever that says. The handle.
That's the name of the person.
Person, yeah. You're gonna do the Money Game trilogy, right? Right.
Ah, got it. Okay. Money Game Trilogy.
So that's on the list.
Let's see. Yeah, Money Game 3, Cram 21265 said. Um, is the guy on the right on something? Somebody.
Yeah, I responded to that. I said, yes, yes, I am. Thank you.
He's high on life. That's
I,
hilarious. Is the guy on the right on something? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well,
oh,
I have to say that might be my favorite comment of the day. That's from Andy at Andy Gar 1000. Thanks, Andy. You're doing my work for me, which is great. Uh,
I
but
think he's a renegade.
I'm assuming so, yeah. Uh, but can you let it go? All right. I have a little animal down here with me, uh, in the form of a 7-year-old child.
Egads.
Anywho, so yeah, so we had a couple other comments here. Have you seen how the Philippines celebrate New Year's Eve? I did not see. So do you ever watch the fireworks and stuff like that, Sam? Like
Sometimes I didn't do that much this year because I was busy working on this
on
stuff.
what? Oh, uh, gosh, I hope you weren't working at New Year's Eve night because that would be tragic.
Yeah, I was actually
Oh, well, it was probably better than the alternative. What was the other option? Go to sleep.
watching TV.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to see any Philippine stuff. I thought
I hear it's
I
wild.
is it? I don't know.
Yeah, somebody mentioned their
Oh, on
celebration of New
Wednesday.
Year's.
Yeah, on Wednesday, somebody from the Philippines said you guys got to check it out.
There you go.
That's right, but I didn't see any. I thought the one that blew me away the most was from Australia. Australia always like kills it with their fireworks. Happy New Year's to you, Miss May Roma.
Hello,
Um,
Miramar.
Good to see you as always. Lynn says she'd love to see our reactions to Money Game Trilogy. You will be blown away. Well, we've already been blown away. I don't know how many times we could be blown away from this guy.
We are floating on the wind.
He is pretty darn incredible, um, and not to. I mean, I think I said we have an SB19 coming out tomorrow, but
Hmm.
we're kind of continuing the rock with we have another The Warning
The
reaction coming out
warning.
very soon, and those girls, holy smokes, they rock. They rock like
Hard.
they
They
rock
rock.
hard.
They're
Would
rock and
you say,
roll.
I'm going to ask you this, Sam?
Ask me this guy.
Would you say
I
that
would.
would you say that The Warning is the best rock band to come out of Mexico in the last 25 years?
Maybe 20 years. There were some good bands out of Mexico back in the 80s and 90s.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't think of A1.
What was the name of that band that did Lowrider? It's a
Oh,
low
yeah.
rider.
Yeah, is that rock? I mean, kind of, I guess. Kind of.
Maybe
These
next
girls
year
rock.
will be better. Yeah, next year will be better because we'll be spending it together in the Philippines.
That's right.
That's
And you
what
know,
my goal is,
that would be great.
wouldn't it?
I do remember, I think I saw a comment. Was it you, Miss May Roma, where you said you kept missing us?
Oh,
Our lives. You kept missing our lives because I do wish you would join us all the time if it's possible because you're one of our favorites for sure.
yep. But
Um,
thank you for that.
yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Happy New Year, guys. Catch you this time. Oh, that was what I just responded to. Sorry to hear you're working on New Year's Eve, Sam. Um, Maybe next year will be better. Yeah, it won't
Oh,
be.
Miss Mayruma is excited that we may be coming over.
It's either that or I just pointed out that she left us a comment saying she wishes she could catch us because she always misses us.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
we're
mean
easy to
misses
miss.
us. I don't
we're
mean misses us.
well, we're easy to miss. So,
We're always
but I'm
we're
dying to go to the Philippines. I mean, I'm just
oh yeah.
the reaction, the people, the way we're treated is just amazing, and it's humbling.
Yeah.
You're
And
humbled.
I would say this too, because you and I did Ren, our first Ren reaction, and we did get a couple of colorful comments from, and it was very, very little, because we usually have quite the wonderful support from everybody. But
Mhm.
there were a couple of comments, colorful comments, from some Ren people, that on this second one that we did, people defended us and said that's those people aren't renegades. They're not part of our people. We're very
Aw,
welcoming, and so we had a ton of comments regarding that. So
look
um,
what Miss Mayoroma is saying. She missed us.
I think Sam's about to go to bed. Sam's
What?
sleepy. You're sleepy.
No, I'm not.
Sleepy Sam. That's what we used to call him.
Shut the door.
Well, let's talk about a couple of things here. These are the questions, since it's Q&A day, Q&A Friday. Please let us know what your questions are if you have any for Sam and I. But you want to
Spit him
start?
out.
No, you go for it. You started off.
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Uh, is it this first one? What's a belief you held way too long in adulthood?
Into adulthood. Oh my gosh.
Oh, a belief?
That
It
I
wasn't.
held
It
too
wasn't Santa
long.
Claus. Yeah. What's a belief you
Honest.
held way too long into adulthood?
Um. You know what? Here's one. Here's one. I grew up in the Midwest, and in the Midwest, you're brought up to be humble and let your work speak for itself. I found that not to be true. I found that your work, when you go into the entertainment industry, it's not about the quality of your work. Some of it is, but it's about how much you brag about yourself. And it's more about who you know and not what you know. So I held on to this belief for a while, and it probably hampered me in the first part of my career as a producer, because I just did my work, gave everything I had, and then that was it. Moved on to the next thing, and yada yada yada. But I didn't
Yeah.
brag about myself and like rating, like how good the ratings were and how many people I had to
Bad Wolf
deal
number
with.
one.
So yeah, that was mine. How about you?
Right here, bruh.
The Big Push Band.
I want to check that out. I read somebody commented about I shot the sheriff, but
Wow.
they used a different word for shot. They replaced the O with an I. I'm serious. That's
Oh,
what happened.
that's really funny.
It is funny.
Um,
Anyway, welcome, Bad Wolf.
yeah, yeah. Where are our renegades at? Where are the renegades at? Big Push Band. I've never heard of the Big Push Band,
Nope.
but I do want to check that out because I love that song. I shot the
Well,
sheriff.
we've been living under a rock pretty much for the last 25 years, you and I, right?
That's as far as music goes. Yes.
Did I complete the application? I think I did, you know.
Did you
Oh yeah,
sign it?
no, he was. There was comments about what you have to go through to become a renegade, and I
Oh,
thought it was pretty funny.
what do you got to do to become a renegade?
Well, there's a questionnaire apparently.
uh,
Happy New Year, Julian Cady.
Julian Cady. Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year, Poe. Um, yeah, I mean, I think I filled mine out. I think
Mm.
I can't tell. But what's a long held belief, Sam? I already told you mine. What's yours?
That people were better than I thought they were.
People are better than you thought they were.
No, I thought I no, they're not better. They're worse than I thought they would be.
Oh,
In other words, people keep disappointing one. So I had a problem where I was just so eager to do a great job on everything I did, playing in a band or working in post production or producing with you and stuff. I always try to do my best. It's a thing I have about just, right? I just
yeah, and
keep
someday you'll
going.
get there.
See what I mean? Perfect example right here. This guy.
I think I know what you mean, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, so it's disappointing. Humanity, I've been mentioning this lately to my friends and family, and that it feels like humanity's going down the drain instead of going up. And
Mm.
the amount of hatred out there and misinformation, which is uh, perpetrated a lot by AI as people are turning to AI for news. I read a great article about that AI learns from what it pulls from the internet, which I think is ridiculously stupid. Okay, because there's a lot of BS out there
Oh, sure.
and misinformation, lying, anything to get clicks or to just pass on your agenda, no matter how awful it is.
It is. It's a likes and clicks kind of society we live in now. How many clicks can I get? How many likes can I get? Um,
Well, that's why we lie about everything we review.
what?
I'm kidding. It was a
Uh,
joke. It was a
I
stupid
agree.
joke.
I do agree that with today's society, yes, there's a lot of people who are just misinformed, and unfortunately, AI has popped its ugly little head up. And there's some good things about AI, but the ugly parts are the ones that usually stick out the most. And with just misinformation that's out there, it's pretty
Plus,
crazy.
even today, still people just believe anything that they find online and believe that it's true.
Yeah,
And there's a plethora of fake news stories on YouTube that are just ridiculous. Over
yeah.
and over, I keep running into stories. I'm like, is this for real? And
No,
then
it's
I
not.
research it, and this person never existed.
Yeah.
And it's all about clickbait.
Yep.
Hello,
Clickbait.
Crimson Iceberg, one of my favorite people that I know, sort of, not really. Uh,
Good to
but
see
if
you here, Crimson Iceberg. Yes.
Happy New Year.
First of all, Miss May Roma wants to know if your application was accepted. I think mine was. Sam, I think, was turned down.
I'm not going to discuss that. It's a private matter between me and the Renegade
And the
staff.
Renegades, yeah. Also, Ren's back on 74 message in a bottle. Oh, back on 74 message in a bottle. Wow. You know what? He does
Me-
have a bit of a
State of the man.
reggae, yeah,
Yeah,
like
there's
a
a little bit of a
reggae
reggae
feel to
influence.
him.
Yeah, I
So
felt
I
that
get
too,
that.
actually.
Yeah.
But that's going on the list there, Mr. Wolf, or Miss Wolf, or
Lynn,
whoever.
Lynn actually said that one.
Oh, Lynn? No,
But Bad Wolf said the Big Push and Trick the Fox are Ren bands. Oh, okay. You guys need to check out Asaf Avidan. I'm sorry, I'm ruining that. In a Box series, Your Anchor, Labyrinth Song, and Her Lies are a few faves. Okay,
yeah, I just copied all that
cool.
onto
Um,
our list.
Lynn knows Bad Wolf.
Hey,
All Ren, the Big Push busking never disappoints. Okay.
well, he is like the ultimate busker, you know?
he, think it was one of the first comments we ever got was like I think we weren't trying to put him in any category. We were just like he's so different he doesn't have a category. And somebody said, yeah, because there isn't anything for him.
He's totally, totally unique,
Totally
which
unique.
draws me in totally
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
I'm got a personality that is drawn to the strange and obscure
Yeah.
and but not so obscure with him.
No. No, he's a great storyteller. Miss May Roma says I called Facebook fake book as peeps tend to be living most of the time. Yeah, well, that's for
That's why
sure.
I don't use it anymore.
And that's usually an older generation that's doing that on Facebook. So if you want to like really trick people or scam people, Facebook is the place to be. How was your New Year celebration? Well, how was your New Year celebration, Sam? You said you were working, but
I was right here at this desk doing my job as I was instructed by
that's right. He had
my
no
business
choice.
partner.
He had no choice. Meanwhile, I was sleeping like a baby.
I know.
I was out
And
by
surrounded by
10:30.
family and friends.
I fell asleep at 10:30.
Let me just put it in one phrase. I got a rock.
That's usually how I used to feel because my birthday was on New Year's, and that's how you feel the
That's right.
next
Happy
day.
birthday again.
You,
Yesterday was your birthday.
but you do feel
You
like you got to rock
and that dead, yeah, I always get rocks. That
because
deadbeat brother of yours, Chad,
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah. We should have everybody contact my brother and say you're a deadbeat.
that would be awesome.
Look for red suspenders. Look for red suspenders. Now I assume that's a song.
On the
Look at,
list.
look at you, Sam, on top of everything today.
Well, I'm just cutting and pasting, brah.
Oh, all right. What's a lie you told as a kid that spiraled out of control?
Oh, where do I start? I've got the perfect answer.
All right, here, let's hear it.
Um, I went to a private religious school where they treated you like you were an enslaved animal. It was
Hmm.
terrible. And being originally from another country, they did not treat me well. The American people that were at that school. So I was picked on by the other kids. The teachers were real jerks. Let's use the word H.
Sure, sure.
Okay. But I wasn't a good student because of that. It wasn't until I went to college that I blew up and got thrown out.
I
No.
was gonna. Okay. So what did you
No.
lie about?
Okay. Since I wasn't a good student, I knew my parents would be really upset. So I didn't show them my report card. Instead, I faked my mom's name on it.
I think
And
every kid has done that. I've done
really,
that.
have you
Oh
done
yeah,
that?
I did that.
Oh God, I got caught. I got.
Well, everybody gets caught, I think,
I don't
because
know. But when I was at school and the principal came in and said, "Librati, over here," and I went into his office and he picked up the phone on speakerphone and called my mom, and she was livid.
did you get did you get your butt spanked when you got home?
Uh, I'll tell you that in a minute.
Oh, oh, oh.
But he and her started having this great conversation in French because he spoke French and she spoke French. That's her main language. And they were laughing and just having a good old time on the phone. I'm going, oh, maybe this isn't that bad, you know?
Yeah.
And he said, okay, go back to class.
Oh,
So I get on the school bus, I go home, I go, I wonder what my mom's going to do because at first she was really pissed. I could hear it on the phone.
yeah.
So I get off the bus, I walk up to the front door, I open the front door, and out of nowhere, I get a smack across my face and a lecture. The smack was a shock because my mom never hit me, and
Sure.
she was really embarrassed
Yeah.
that I put her through that. Uh,
Oh.
so I was in the doghouse for a long time.
I
That's
mean,
probably the worst lie I ever told.
Crimson Iceberg said she did it too. So
Mm.
you're not alone. You're not alone. Uh, let's see. What time is it here? I don't know if Lynn is asking us, but Lynn, it is
6:29
a
p.
dark 6:29 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, rainy, dark. It's raining in LA.
It's
Hallelujah,
but it's still
rain.
kind of warm.
Not really.
And like
It was
today was the first like okay, it's like maybe a coat. It's been like not cold at all.
well, that's not what I've
Like I
experienced.
would say cool maybe.
It's also
Maybe.
damp. It's really damp. I really,
Yeah, it's
you know, if I
humid.
wanted to live in England, I'd go there. Instead, I came here.
Yeah. Happy New Year to you, Yuri, as well.
Hey,
Miss Mayroma.
Googie.
Uh
Hello.
low low and slow rider, Ren wearing red oh we already did that one.
Oh yeah, I
So
heard about that. 6.5 shaker in Mexico City. I hope
oh.
nobody got hurt or anything.
Oh wow.
Anyway, positive thoughts to you guys down there.
Yeah. I didn't hear about that. When did that happen? Today?
I think so. Oh, it's
People
been shaking all day. Wow.
oh Yuri says people pick on people who are different. Yeah, it's true.
Oh, I'm pretty different.
He's pretty different. If interested to learn more about Ren's life story, watch Ren chapter 1 through 8. It's not music, but him telling. Oh, I'd love that. Telling
Where
his
is it? Let me
struggle
see that.
to live the life he was dealt through his music. Did he do that himself? So he must have that on his channel, I would imagine.
Okay, let me put this on the list.
Ren's life story.
You know what?
Ren
We
Ren
could
chapter
watch.
1 through 8.
I'm assuming it's a video, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we should review it, in my opinion, and then talk about what we learned from it. Because I
Yeah.
need to know more about this guy because he must have had a horrible life to be able to put out this kind of art.
Or yeah, and yeah, the experiences alone I think would be super interesting that have made him who he is for sure. Absolutely.
What?
Um, that is a good one, Sam. My older sister did that. Oh, do it light on the thing. Yeah, let's see what you did, Miss May Roma. What did you do? What did you lie about? Crimson said the nuns in the school made her pray the rosary. Well,
Oh,
did that help? Has that helped you through the rest of your life?
I don't know, but we had a scary nun come to our school. We weren't a Catholic school at all, but we shared teachers. So
Hmm.
nuns would come and teach, and this one nun, we called her Sister Mary Elephant, which is what Cheech and Chong uh,
I
made
remember
jokes
Cheech and
about.
Chong. Yes, it's
Yeah, she was scary.
Lynn. I gotta give you credit. 2:31 a.m. and you're here with us. I couldn't be prouder to have you here at that time in the morning. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm concerned for your social life, though. On a
Well,
Friday night, yeah,
don't burn your candle on both sides. Sam and I do that all the time, and it's not good.
I do it from the middle myself.
Yeah, sometimes in the middle. Sometimes I don't. Well, we're going down a wrong path here. Miss May Roma says, "Oh wow, Googie. Hope you and your family are safe." Oh, that's for the Mexico thing. Hello,
Yeah.
gorgeous gentleman. Ah, choo choo.
Choo choo. Always got the right words.
She's the only one that thinks that thinks we're good looking enough. Besides our mothers thinking so.
Hmm.
That's very nice
Perhaps
of her.
a trip to the eye doctor might help.
Are we? We're probably using filters. We just don't know.
Yeah, there's no filtering this.
Miss May Roma says, "I was a goody. I'm a goody two shoes back then." Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say.
Yeah, that sounds like my sister. Oh, she couldn't do anything
She
wrong.
was. She is a good. She's the sweetest woman I know.
Hey, you don't even see her that often.
I know, but
We have to fix that.
but I know you. So she is the sweetest person I know.
Not only that, but she's an amazing singer.
Yeah, I've
She
never
could,
heard her sing, but
oh, she could do
she's funny.
Cher exactly like Cher. She could do Fleetwood Mac exactly like them.
I love Fleetwood.
Yeah. Anyway,
Uh,
those were the
what
days.
what's the moment you realized you were absolutely not the main character?
In what?
Life,
I seem to
like
be the main character in this show.
you are.
I don't want to be though.
You are the main character.
It's too
If
much negative attention.
we should take a poll and say if Sam leaves the show, how many of you are leaving with Sam?
Hmm.
That's a good poll.
That's leverage.
It'll actually hurt me emotionally, but I think it's an
Oh,
interesting one.
dude, I couldn't leave. I couldn't leave you, man. We are stuck.
Well, that's depressing too. But
Yeah, it's really funny because of all the people I know in the world, you're definitely one of them.
one of the people you know, I know.
Yeah.
Um, I can tell you one. I've got a good one.
Oh, go ahead.
So I was we were doing a show. It was called Ready Set Change.
Oh yeah,
I was an associate producer,
yeah.
but
It
we
was
had
the other office. We
yeah, it
I
was for
didn't work
TV
on it.
Guide. It was for TV Guide, but yeah, it was down on like Melrose or something
Hmm.
and Vine, something crazy. Or Beverly and Vine. I don't remember. But at any rate, so I had essentially because the executive producer on, sorry, sorry, the showrunner that was on the show didn't want to do anything. He played it off as like, hey Scott, you want to do this? You want to do this? You know, you learn some things, and you know, you want to direct. You want to direct this next one. You want to do this. Blah 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 blah. He literally did nothing. I did almost the entire season, directing, producing, all that fun stuff. And so the next season he left, and he got a higher job somewhere else.
Well, they
And
always
I'm
promote
like,
you up if you stink.
right. So I'm like, oh, well, I just did the entire season, and it was a hit. We're doing another season. Surely they will, you know, just promote me to showrunner.
Aw,
And they
thank you,
didn't.
Choo Choo. But did you see what Crimson Iceberg just said? She said,
My New
"My
Year's
New
resolution
Year's is to give Sam more
Ah,
compliments."
that's very sweet.
Yeah, I feel like that's a trap or you know, a landmine or something.
Yeah, there's
I can't trust you, Crimson.
but anyway, so they hired somebody else, and I was so ticked off. I was very upset. I let it be known, and that was the first time I realized, okay, I have to brag about myself. I have to literally go
That's hard to
tell,
do for
and
someone
it's hard.
like me.
Yeah.
And you,
Well, and like I said earlier, I grew up in the Midwest. That's not a thing. You don't brag about yourself. In fact, that's the last thing you do.
I was kind of in the Midwest in Pennsylvania, on the west side of the state in Pittsburgh, which considers itself pretty much Midwestern, like Ohio and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Same
think
kind of
so.
mentality. You don't brag.
Yeah,
You
I think
do your
Pennsylvania is
job.
like a good mix of East Coast meets Midwest.
It's something.
So here we go. Oh, that's a tough question. Miss May Roma says, if Sam were to leave, if Sam leaves the show, you Scott would be the first to know, and you would leave right after, so all of us follows. Ah,
Well, let me just tell
that's a
you
good
right
political
now
answer.
that the
Choo
only
choo.
way I'm leaving this show is feet first.
That's right. And 6 feet under.
Let's not get too carried away.
That's me. That's me. You guys compliment each other. He doesn't compliment me at all. Oh, you mean we compliment? Oh, I get it.
Uh,
Oh wait, Miss
well,
May
when you
Roma.
deserve compliments, I will give them to you.
You actually, Sam. We once in a while we do give each other really good compliments, and sometimes we
Yeah.
argue.
Yeah, we even hug sometimes.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
that
not.
there's anything wrong with that.
Miss May Roma says, to answer the question about the not the main character of your life, when someone got the promotion when all metrics and people believe it is for you, I did not get the promotion because I am a girl. Yeah, you know what? That
Yeah,
probably happens quite a bit, and I
that's a
feel,
whole other issue, and you only get 75% of what men make, which burns my gear.
yeah, or grinds it even.
At that thing too. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, it's 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 not a we're not there yet. We're
Oh,
not there yet.
Lynn wants to know how we met. Well, he called me one night, and we decided to meet for coffee, and then it was just
And I
kismet
said,
from
you
there.
can't just hit my car and run. You have to stop, give insurance. So yeah, that's when we met up, and I got his insurance information.
No, we worked. We both got hired at the TV Guide Studios,
Yeah.
which at the time was a channel that did you know, like TV Guide stuff to find out what's on, but it also had shows, and we would produce and edit those shows, and then it eventually became something else called Pop TV, which
Hmm.
I don't know what hell it is anymore, but
Yeah,
uh,
actually, the show I was just talking about, the Ready Set Change show, the one that
mhm.
I got kind of somebody they hired somebody else after I did an entire season. I left that show and did a different show with TV Guide, which is how I met you. It was the one
Yeah,
right after
Close
that.
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we I was the editor on that show, and Scott came over and we hit it off, you know, because I liked his sense of humor for what it was, and then I met his stunningly beautiful girlfriend, and that was motivation for me to stick with this guy.
He kept
And
asking me, "Where's your girlfriend? Is she coming up tonight?"
yeah, she always brought you food too.
She brought everybody food.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
She did.
Yes,
She'd bring like
after she got to know me,
cheesecakes.
she brought stuff.
That's right.
Great, great Turkish cooking. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
no,
that's
and
how
then
we
she
met.
ended up being the mother of that little kid running around over there.
Yeah, this one on the other side. Yeah, he and I worked for 5 years straight on a show called Close Up. It was a celebrity biography show, and yeah, 5 years of doing that,
Yeah,
which was crazy. We did
especially
like,
with our other producer.
yeah, we did well over 125 episodes, and they started out as hour-long shows, and then they kind of brought them back to half-an-hour shows, but they just did twice as many when they came down to half an hour.
I
So
didn't mind that in a way.
no, half an hour was great. It was just we just had to kick them out. Like,
Put up what Choo Choo just said, because I'm
all right,
touched.
here we go.
I mean, I've been touched for a long time, but I'm touched now.
Also, Sam, I don't need to get my eyes checked. I call you gorgeous gentlemen simply because you both are. Yes, you are older in age, and hence, oops, the older features. I assume you're talking about Sam, not me.
Shut up.
But a gorgeous person. Oh, so now it's about me. But a gorgeous person not only looks,
Oh, thank you
oh,
so much. You
inside
think
and
you're
out.
gorgeous too, I
Yep.
assume.
We love. We think all you guys are gorgeous.
Oh, we love everybody, man. You guys
We
are the best.
and it's what keeps us going. Really, like we look forward to these days, even if we only got like 3 people on our live, which is that's how it started. Uh, we look forward to it. We look forward to it. So
Oh,
anything,
I love it.
yeah.
I get to lock myself up in this room and hang out with you and all these wonderful, lovely people. And who cares about going out and enjoying a Friday night? You know,
That's right.
I'd
That's
rather
right.
be here with you.
Exactly. She's beautiful and obviously perfect. That's a good one. I love that. Uh,
What's our favorite go-to food when we're tired? Well, I think it's the same thing for both of us.
you're gonna say Jolly Bee? Is that what you're gonna say?
Well, actually, that's a yeah, but I was thinking pizza.
Oh, I'm actually glad you asked. I was just about to ask the chat again. Remember, this is a Q&A, so you can ask us anything, whether it's about our channel or if it's about just
And no
the
matter how
industry.
personal it is.
I'll make sure Sam answers correctly. I know everything about Sam. Uh,
Unfortunately.
our favorite go-to. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna say Jolly Bees.
Yeah, but we also like tacos.
Oh my gosh! Don't tell people we've actually been doing that. I feel bad about it.
I don't tell anybody, especially the
About the taco ding dong. I don't want people to know that we've actually gone to Taco Bell, even though I just said
but no, but Jolly Bee
it.
is amazing. I don't care about anything else there, but those pies are ridiculous. I mean,
That's true.
I the first time I tasted one, I almost passed out.
It was good, and I'm not even. I like mango,
Mm,
and I like peach. I wouldn't say I love mango,
yeah,
but that pie, that putting the two together is
it's
genius.
perfect,
I
genius.
Yeah, genius. Yes, literally, Miss May Roma. We love Jollibee. No joke.
Yeah,
We've been there half a dozen times.
at least.
I did go once without him, but
Yeah, and the post he did about that blew up.
said, "Don't tell
I
Sam."
posted a counter post and I got nothing.
That's right. But yes, we really like Jollibee, like a lot,
Yes,
like a
we
lot.
really
That
do.
chicken is
The chicken
second to
is
none.
amazing. Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
favorite. The chicken and the pies.
yeah.
I don't need anything else.
Yeah, but I will say you're right with the tacos. You and I have tried to find some really cool, good taco joints, and we have found a couple of good ones that were just amazing. The shredded
Here's a
beef
good
tacos were
question
great.
from Yuri Maxwell. Are you music producers or show producers? I've
Hmm.
always wondered. Um, yes, he's under the weather.
I'm under the weather. I'm sorry, guys.
I ordered uh,
You ordered?
Grubhub to bring you some chicken soup.
Oh, thanks. No, you
No,
didn't.
I wouldn't do
Uh,
that.
no, so I am not a music producer. I have been producing television for 20 plus years. And Sam's been doing film. He's you've done
Yeah,
music
but
stuff so as well. So I
well,
mean, you have
I ran a recording studio uh, for a friend who bought it as a toy and gave me the job of running it into the ground. No, no, I had a lot of fun that I did produce some stuff and my own stuff. I've been a musician since I was 12 years old.
Mhm,
When I picked up an acoustic guitar and heard this guy playing, and I just wanted to be like him so badly.
mhm.
Yeah, his name was Steve Howe. He's still around, actually. Uh,
Steve.
he's in a band that I love to tease him about. It's called Yes. You probably know them for the song "Owner of a Lonely Heart," but their music is beyond that. It's hey, what do you do?
I just widened out.
Hey, where are me? Anyway, yes. So I wanted to emulate him because he could play classical, folk, rock, country, rockabilly. Chet Atkins was his influence, who also I started watching, as well as another guitarist I can't think of right now. Anyway, so that's
So
yes.
yes,
I
we so to
produced.
answer your question, we are both TV producers. Sam's done also some film in post, right?
Yeah,
And then of
post.
course Sam has done not only played music, but he's also produced some music. So that's kind of where our background comes from. And my both my parents were professional musicians, so I grew up with that within
Yes,
that
that's true.
industry.
And you can also sing and play.
I I used to play the drums a little bit, and I used to play the guitar a little bit, but I stink at both of them now for sure.
Oh, Crimson, are you under the weather?
Now
Do you
I
want to be
am.
do you want me to come over and comfort you?
How come you don't
Yeah.
say that to me, Sam?
Why should I?
uh, yeah, something's going around. I actually literally just got this yesterday, last night.
I don't want to be around you
Last
for a while.
last night. Yeah.
Uh,
Um. Wait, what was it? What is this? What is? So someone asked what Jolly Bee was.
it's a restaurant chain, kind of fast food from the Philippines.
Yeah,
That's I think it's blowing up here because we've got like a bunch of them in Southern California.
yeah. Crimson already answered that one for us. So
Oh,
that
okay.
um, it says you did, Sam. I think I missed that. Oops. What is that for?
I don't know,
I don't
but
know either.
let me tell
But
you
thank
my
you. I do. I
favorite.
will feel better. Sorry. Go ahead.
Let me tell you my favorite couple moments. One I've already told, but it's been a while. I when I managed the recording studio, we rented out our main stage to the drummer for Guns N' Roses. I think his name was Steve something. I don't know, but he was arrogant and he would smoke in the room, which was verboten. You can't smoke in a control room. You know.
Hmm.
It's the gear is very sensitive, especially back then with those old tape machines we had. Anyway, um, so he would put his cigarette on the console and it burned a hole into our $65,000 console, and I got to throw him out.
How fun is that?
That was fun.
You never get to. You never really get to throw people out that often. Is it
No,
this? Wait.
but
Is
it
it
was
this?
satisfying. It was
Was it?
satisfying.
Was it this dude?
No, the drummer.
Oh, the drummer. All right. I'll look up the
He was
drummer.
tracking some stuff for a solo album or something.
All right.
Um, but
Yeah. So he put out. He's the guy that put the cigarette on the sofa. Yeah. Yeah.
do I like
Uh,
Ingwe Malmsteen? I adore him. I've been a fan of his from way back. He's amazing.
who's? Who?
And Ingwe Malmsteen, he's this amazing guitar player that plays super fast but super beautiful. And he was influenced by another player that I worshipped who passed away a few years ago, Alan Holsworth, who is an amazing guitar player. He came up with the way Eddie Van Halen did his finger,
Yeah,
tapping.
yeah. Oh yeah, ding.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that was Holsworth,
yeah.
and Eddie used to say, yes, I was influenced by Alan, but he stopped saying it after he got really, really messed up.
I will say, Choo Choo and Lynn, you guys have really got it. You guys are really into it. So you guys are the ones asking questions, and I love it.
Yeah, we love you guys. This is
Choo Choo
great.
says, if you could produce a limited episode for TV for any artist that you did a reaction to, who would it be and what would it be about?
Ren
Hmm.
right now is Ren or SB19 or
Yeah,
BTS.
well, BTS has been done a million times, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I don't, I'm sure Ren has a great, I mean, we just heard about Ren having his own story that he did. So,
Hmm.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, those were my choices. I don't care what you. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
whatever you.
I know. That I'd have to think about that one because if I did a TV show about somebody, it has to be somebody. You generally, I would go back to my childhood and say, who was my favorite like artist of all
Oh,
time?
here's a good question from Lynn. What made you guys start a reaction channel? And I have an answer for that.
All right, let's hear it.
It was money. It was all about the money because we wanted to work really hard and make nothing.
So
And it worked out.
clearly, that is tongue in cheek. Uh, the real answer is
Give him.
that you and I were. It was a downtime,
Hmm.
and for those of you who don't know, in the industry, usually like January through February, sorry, December through like,
March.
yeah, I would say like through the end of February is like
Yeah,
it's a dead
February.
time. It's a dead time in the industry. So it's Sam and I. This was like January. We were chatting. He was over and we were talking, and we just said, let's just keep being creative. Let's do something. And then we said, let's use our expertise from what we know from all the years that we've produced to just do something. And we landed on doing like movie trailers and movies
Reviewing
and
movie
we
trailers.
were going to do TV shows, et cetera, et cetera. And then it quickly turned because we were, I mean, we had a very small audience when we first started,
Yeah, like
obviously,
3 or 4 people.
obviously. And but then we did. I think I just said one day, Sam, do you know who Taylor Swift is? And he said, yeah. And I said, have you ever heard any of her songs? And he said, no. And I said, either have I. Maybe we should react to that and see.
That's
Like maybe
right.
we should like try to start learning about music because people at the time were talking
Today's
about,
music. Yeah.
right, because at the time people were talking about Taylor Swift, BTS, and some other bands, and I'm like, I have no idea who that is. I have and Blackpink, and I'm like, who is that? Who are these people? And I just felt lost, and I know you probably felt lost too. So that's
Yeah.
how it started. We just started with Taylor Swift, went to BTS, started learning about all these bands, and here we are, and 1 year later,
Yeah.
and now we've got
Regarding
Ren.
Ren, I said this on the previous episode, but Ren is an amazing guitar player. He plays classical guitar in a really cool way, and he can rap over it. It's amazing. I would I would love to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But I do play. I don't play much anymore, but I used to be pretty good, mainly on
Crimson
bass.
Crimson said it's kind of scary that she just realized that you and she are simpatico
Yes, you
because
should be
she's
frightened.
also a fan.
You should be frightened.
She's also a friend
Very
of
frightened.
or a fan of whoever you were talking about.
Ingwe Malmsteen.
Mm.
A little education for you wouldn't hurt.
I mean, it felt like a needle. I didn't like it. Um, all right, what's our next question here? Unless anybody else has anything else they want to ask, but
Well, there's a question right there from
oh,
Miss Mayor
hey
Roma.
Roma, yeah. If you can create another channel, what will it be? Well,
I know. Go ahead.
well, I already have two. We have Sam and I have another channel already. It's called Trend Punk.
Yes, our
Um,
adopted, uh, neglected sibling.
it is kind of, but the reason we started that is because Sam and I, when when the subscriber count got to a certain point, people started calling us to collaborate, and they wanted us to pimp their products and things like that. So we have a bunch of product reviews we did, and we even put some up on our HPR channel. And then we were like, it's a bit off brand.
Yeah.
It's not really, doesn't really mix. Product reviews don't mix with what we're trying to do on this channel. So we decided to start another channel called Trend Punk Reviews. And then I have another um, channel called The Layman Video Gamer.
Yeah, all about
Uh,
gaming.
because
He
I'm
knows
a
his gaming. Just look.
because I'm a video gamer. And
Nut.
yeah. And so I have that, but I don't know if we could do another one, Sam. What would it be?
Well, I don't know about you. Are you talking about together?
Yeah.
Because you would never do what I would love to do.
What would you love to do?
I would educate people on progressive rock, and I'll tell you why. I just read a study by a researcher from a university, a legitimate university, who said that people who listen to progressive rock are progressive themselves and open-minded to new things and can sit through a 20-minute song with all the different
Well, that's
changes,
true.
and it's like listening to a symphony. So yes, that's what I would do. How about you?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I didn't think so. Probably
I think
a
I'd like if
Cowboys fan show.
no. So if I had to, if it were like music based, because that's what it sounds like, you're kind of skewing to. Uh, I would say I'd probably stick closer to like the '80s, maybe some
Oh, my
'90s stuff.
favorite decade for pop
Yeah.
music.
Or I'd do something that's a little bit more technical in the production side of things, like how they do certain things, and um, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't want to do another channel because it's just too
No.
much. It's too much work. It's too much work.
Hello, Santarari. Welcome.
Oh, I got a good
Just
one. Interview people. Just to have an interview channel. Just
oh,
that's
that would be
all we did.
wonderful. We've done that in our jobs.
By the way, we do have a couple of interview uh, segments, news segments. It's going to be called Creators on Creators. That's going to be coming up very shortly. We just finished our first one, working on the second one right now. It does include Casual Chuck, so that's good. Those are coming out very soon. So be watching out for that, and then we're going to keep adding people as we go. So,
So,
so we will be doing that sort
who's
of on
your
this channel.
favorite celebrity that you've worked with? That's easy because we both worked with this person.
Well, I'll let you choose that one, and then I'll try to pick somebody else.
Well, you know who I'm going to pick, right?
Well, let's hear it.
William Shatner,
Yeah,
Captain Kirk.
yeah.
He's one of my favorite actors.
I couldn't tell. Uh, he's always, if you've never noticed, if he's not wearing a Yes t-shirt, it's usually a Star Trek or space t-shirt. So just if you guys haven't noticed that,
NASA.
tonight it's NASA. Uh, yeah, well, William Shatner was my hero when I was growing up.
Hmm.
Loved William Shatner.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of people I would have liked to have worked with. But I've interviewed a bunch of people.
Oh, he's interviewed a lot of people.
Like I always bring these up because they were the most memorable. But like Don Cheadle and Adam Sandler were two of my favorite interviews because they made you feel extremely welcome. Like it didn't feel like an interview because you can go into those things like the junkets is what I'm talking about, where they feel like you feel your heart like pump. It's really pumping because you're doing it for the network. The network has to have the right answers and you have to ask the right questions, and they don't give me questions. I just have to come up with it and hope it works out. So your heart's always pounding. But when I went and met Adam and Don Cheadle and Liv Tyler was a part of that group that I went to one day, they were just fantastic. It couldn't have
Cool.
been a better day for me. But
Yeah.
the most interesting one was Steve Irwin. If you remember the Crocodile Hunter, I know this is obscure, but because I worked with like Rob Lowe and Pamela Anderson, and God, it feels like old, doesn't it? It
Yeah,
feels old when I say those names.
nature got its revenge on him, though.
On Rob Lowe.
No,
On who? Oh, Steve.
the
Yeah,
Australian.
so Steve Irwin came in. I was working at E Entertainment Network back then, and he came in with zero entourage. It was just him, and we had like 12 executives, including I wasn't an executive, but I was with the team, and we all shook his hand and met him, and he said hi to everybody. Wore the exact same thing he wears on TV, those tan khakis, and we did like a tour of the facility. We showed him the studio. We told him about the show we were doing.
Pamela Anderson.
I know. 4 or 5 years, 4 or 5 years, 4 or 5 hours later, when we were done, he shook everybody's hand again,
Oh,
and he remembered everybody's name. And they said there was like 12 of us, and the fact that he remembered my name was incredible. So I always remembered that and how powerful that was, because I'm like, this is why this guy is who he is. Is
of-
because he cares about people, and he cares about listening and understanding where you're coming from. So I really appreciated that.
yes, Lynn is a big Star Trek fan, as I am, and you are too, to whatever degree you are. Um, and I couldn't be pleased to hear the news from Paramount. They're
Which is,
canning the fourth J.J. Abrams version of
are
Star
they?
Trek.
I didn't
Yes,
know that.
yeah, it's gone. Thank God, because that show sucked. And he didn't like Star Trek. He actually told people on camera that he hated Star Trek. Yet he got the job.
He did. He did.
Anyway, not that I'm
Yeah, he's
bitter.
not bitter. He's not bitter.
I'm not bitter.
I did get to work with Jack Nicholson too,
Oh, that must have been a treat.
and oh my gosh, what is her name? She just passed away too. She was in The Godfather. Oh my gosh, why am I not remembering her name? Anyway, I was in a movie with them, and it was pretty cool because I was part of the shot that
Oh,
follows me.
the guy from
Diane Keaton.
Jack. Oh, Diane Keaton. Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody else.
No,
Yeah,
Diane
she
Keaton.
seemed like a lovely person. I never met her, but
She was very yeah, she was. I mean, I didn't go out, I didn't get a chance to actually talk to her, but being around them and just listening to them chat with each other, being friendly and cool was
somebody
very
said
awesome.
earlier, I think it was Miss May Roma, that Hollywood intimidates them. Whoever said that.
Uh,
Yes, a lot of people in Hollywood are, yeah, Diane Keaton.
yeah.
A lot of people are intimidating. Believe me, I'll tell you a story in a minute. Um, but you wouldn't believe how many really nice, wonderful people, like
Yeah.
my favorite, Keanu Reeves. He's
Yeah.
actually the most amazing person.
Yeah.
He, the time he gave uh, this waitress who was down on her luck uh, a huge amount of money, and then they became friends, and he su- supported her until she got her career going, and I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even advertise. This is just what the paparazzi find out.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice people. Once you realize they're just like people, it's pretty easy. Actually, one of my favorites that I used to talk to, I've told you this, Sam, was Keegan Michael Key from Key and
Oh,
Peele. He
oh,
used to come
he's
in.
funny as hell.
Oh yeah, and he used to come in all the time and be like a comedy expert. If you guys remember those TV shows where it's, we're talking about a show and they're kind of like the comic relief. They'll have their nice one-liners, and he came in a lot. He and Whitney Cummings actually, who's also turned into like a huge star. But yeah, Keegan Michael Key, because he just blew up. He's so big now.
Yeah.
Bryan
Uh,
Cranston. I got to work with Bryan
oh
Cranston.
wow, he's great too.
Yep. And you worked with Larry David, and
Oh yeah, I used to mix the show Curb Your Enthusiasm,
you know,
and I was totally frightened and scared of him. But one day I was working in an edit bay in the back, mixing some sound for the show, and he came in looking bewildered and said, "Oh, you have a phone? Can I use your phone, please? I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, of course. You're Larry David. Do whatever the hell you
Yeah,
want." I was stunned at how polite and nice he was. Uh,
yeah,
but when he came to TV Guide when we were doing that after show
yeah,
with those, like you were talking about the
yeah.
comedians and everybody, um, he just walked right past me and didn't even notice me.
He doesn't like to talk to people in general.
No, I
So
know.
the fact that he talked to you at all is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, the entire time I worked in that show for like 2 or 3 years, I think we said like 2 or 3 sentences to each other.
Yeah, and it's not that he doesn't like anybody. He's just very closed down. He's just keeps
Hmm.
keeps it close to the vest. Yeah, Jack Nicholson. Oh, so real quick, somebody's here. Who was it?
Yeah, Santa
Hello,
Mary, that's
hello,
true.
Senator. Yeah. Um,
There was another question that we skipped
which
over
TV
here.
show is your favorite of all time? You said Star Trek, right?
You name it. That's it.
What's your favorite star? I don't know if it was your favorite TV show, but I assume the original series, right?
What else? Well, the
That was
second
it.
one was good.
Yeah,
Next Generation started out like crap, but it got
yeah,
better as it
yeah.
went
It did
along.
get better. It did get better. You're right.
Uh,
But
once
that's it.
Gene Roddenberry took his claws out of the show, it got better.
I was more of a sitcom kid. I liked like Family Ties. I
Oh,
liked
of course, all those kind of shows.
Silver Spoons. Growing Pains was okay.
I prefer
Uh,
the more intellectual
Cheers,
ones, like
Cheers,
Beverly
Frasier.
Hillbillies.
That's a little older. I mean, I watched that when I grew up, but a
Reruns, dude,
little older. I
reruns.
know.
You
That's
know,
why I
I
watched them.
grew up watching Gilligan's Island ad
Hogan's
nauseum.
Hogan's Heroes. I grew up
Oh, I
watching
love
Hogan's
that
Heroes.
show.
Yeah.
You know,
I have never. Wait, hold on, real quick, Sam. Have you ever worked with director Chris Armstrong? The answer is no. I don't even know who
no,
that is.
no. Uh, you shouldn't say that, that you don't know
Oh,
that.
Kristen Bell.
No,
Uh,
Kristen Bell, oh, I love her.
so Kristen Bell, I believe, is actually from my hometown.
Really?
Yeah, extremely talented. She's great. I could suggest that they watch High Ren and the Tales of Jenny and Screech. I doubt they'll listen to me, but they probably would love them. But yeah, I believe. Let me just double check. Where's Kristen Bell from? I think she spent some time in Nebraska. I could be making that up.
Yes, that's true. I bet they would love Ren too. Uh, Kristen Bell and
Right. So she's from
Dax Shepard.
Michigan. She's from Michigan.
She's a Michiganer.
She's a Michiganer. But I want to say I believe she spent some time in Nebraska, and I don't know why I think that. But either way, yeah, I mean, they're both really funny. I mean, I hated Dax Shepard when I first saw him, and that's when he was doing that prank show with Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
I didn't like him at all, but he actually turned out to be a pretty funny guy, and he's a really good actor. So,
Hmm. You never
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So Choo Choo and I do have kindred souls. Uh, she loves Land of the Lost. Lost,
Oh,
lost,
great
lost, lost.
one.
That was a good show.
Great show.
It was so low budget, but it was still fun.
I waited. That was every Saturday
Yeah, there
morning.
was dinosaurs,
Yeah.
little hand puppets,
Yep.
or stop action.
Yes. Yeah. Stop motion.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's see. Andrew says that your background and your perspective have allowed you to offer. Oh, I feel like there's maybe
Speak
part of
up.
this
What
is missing. I feel like there's part of this missing, but I feel like it's a question, but allowed you to offer.
is it? Is it only half the question?
Maybe I don't know if it's a question or if he was finishing a thought we had, but anyway, Land of the Lost, yeah, great. Loved Land of the
Of
Lost.
course, we know that show.
The movie that Will Ferrell did was just atrocious, and
Oh, it was horrible.
I love Will Ferrell too.
I love him too. He's brilliant, but that was a bad choice for him.
Yeah.
Fraggle
Uh,
Rock. I watched Fraggle Rock like forever with my kid, myself, and then my kids. We all watched Fraggle Rock. I love that show. It was so well done.
I didn't get to watch Fraggle Rock when it first came out because I didn't have HBO and it was only on HBO.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I didn't get to watch it right away, so I had to go to a friend's house and watch Fraggle Rock.
Down in
And he
Fraggle Rock.
probably hated it because he didn't. I don't think he wanted to watch Fraggle Rock. He wanted to do something else, like play toys or something. And I was like, no, Fraggle Rock, Fraggle Rock.
That was a brilliant show. I
Yeah,
really hats off to them for that show.
brilliant enough to bring it back. They brought it
Is it
back.
back? They did.
I think they still have. They have the new version on HBO.
Oh, I should look at it.
You should. All right. Do we have any other questions, real quick here? What's a hill you would die on, even though you know you're wrong? Oh, I wouldn't die on a hill that I know I'm wrong.
Hmm. I
That's a
give in
tough
too
one.
easily.
But what's the hill you would die on?
Oh, what hill?
Yeah.
Well, when I think that I'm totally right on something and then I get a little upset with people and then I find out I was wrong, that was, yeah, I shouldn't die on that hill.
That's why this is what I always tell myself, and I'll always tell we had a mutual producer, I'll say friend, but it wasn't a
Eh,
friend. It was a colleague,
yeah.
and she would go off the handle on
Oh,
everything.
we actually had knockdown, drag out, shouting matches
Yeah.
because she was such a, mm,
Yeah.
you know, and everybody else loved working with me because I do my job. I joke around with them. It's all cool and laid back.
That's
She
right.
was a nightmare.
She was. But I would always tell her before she sends emails, because she was a hothead.
Oh yeah.
She would send out these emails right away, just blah 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 blah. I'm like, no, no, sit on it for a day, and then you can respond the next day, and I guarantee your message will be different. And I must have saved her job dozens of times
Countless. I've seen it.
because of that.
I've seen it because
And
we all three worked on that show.
oh yeah,
Close up. Yeah.
so I don't remember what that was pertaining to, but I think what was that pertaining to? That was the hill I would die on is don't overthink things. That's what I would say.
Yeah. I used to
Uh,
do that.
or
And try
that's
to
my
get
advice.
rid of the people in your life that drag you down, what I call emotional vampires. They
Yeah,
will suck your life out. So what I did when I realized I had a bunch of people in my life that didn't have my best interests at all, it, I just started slowly just letting them
yeah,
drift away,
yep.
and life is a lot better. Now I have this guy. I'm still working on that one.
He's still. I'm still trying to drag him. No, that's true. I think you're absolutely right. Surround yourself with people who are better than you, and you'll succeed. And I've always tried to do that, and I've always treated everybody kindly because, especially in this business, your production assistant today will be your executive producer tomorrow. And if you were mean to them or you treated them poorly, trust me, there's comeuppance. And so I always tried to treat people fairly and cordially. But I also think that's just how I was brought up. That's just the area I was brought up. But there's nothing like the entertainment industry. You can get away with a lot of things in the entertainment industry you wouldn't be able to get
Too
away with
much.
in corporate life.
So Sigmund and the Sea Monster, I really didn't take to that show. I personally liked HR Puffin stuff myself. I I
H
thought
and
that
R
was,
Puff and stuff,
yes, and yes, there were references to
marijuana.
puffing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I've ever heard. Maybe I've heard of Sigmund and the Sea Monster, but I'm almost positive I've never seen it. I'm gonna have to go look it up on YouTube now.
I thought it was kind of like a bad takeoff, a bad copy of HR Puffin stuff, but I
Maybe.
could be wrong. I'm open minded. What happened to my open chat?
Well,
Oh, there it is.
Lynn has got to take off. We totally understand, Lynn. Thank you so much
Oh,
for coming out. We appreciate you. If anybody does take off, please hit that like button before you go. It helps us a ton.
yeah. Thank you so much,
But we
guys.
appreciate you stopping by, Lynn. I didn't
Yeah.
know that there were nice people like you as Hollywood producers.
Oh, thank
Well,
you,
you can be
Trinity.
nice. You can be nice, but you also have to have thick skin,
Oh,
especially when it comes to talent,
and
because your prerogative is the talent, and if the talent aren't happy, that can ruin an entire show.
I keep blocking this woman's name out of my mind because of my horrible interaction with her. Um, uh, you know who I'm talking about, the fish lady from
Fish lady.
uh, Splash.
Oh, oh my gosh. Does this start with an M?
No, uh, I think it starts with an H. Hey, who was the woman who played the uh, the mermaid in Splash, guys? Who can beat Scott to the answer?
um, well, if I would, Daryl Hannah.
Right. She actually tried to beat me up once.
What?
Yeah, true story.
Daryl Hannah tried to beat you up?
Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
She came in to the audio studio I worked at the time to record ADR, which is what they call automatic dialogue replacement. When you screw up a line or a plane flies over or something happens to the audio, they'll bring the actors in, and actors will sync their voices to what's being played on the screen. But she came in uh, drunk and passed out on the couch at $650 an hour. And I'm like, I was the supervisor, so I had to like get her up, and I was like
Yeah.
trying to wake her up, and she's like, "Give me coffee." So I went and got her coffee, and still, she was like so out of it, but it gets better. Um, so the audio guy in the booth would run the tape back so that we can watch it again, and he goes, "Okay, I'm going to run down the road back to the beginning," and I started going. Well, I was running down the road trying to loosen my load, and the next thing I know, a pillow started smacking me in the head because apparently she and Jackson Brown had some sort of relationship that didn't work out.
Oh, oh, I didn't know she dated Jackson Brown.
I don't
I
know if
do
she,
kind of remember this. I remember this story now, though. I do remember her beating you up with pillows.
yeah. Uh, and then, but here's the kicker: she was still drunk from last night, and she gets up, and I'm going, "Oh, this is going to be a nightmare." So at the beginning of each line that has to be replaced, there's a three beeps. One, two, three,
Yeah,
talk, right?
yeah.
And you hear the beeps, and then you have to say it. And I'm like, this is going to be a disaster. It's going to take all day to get these lines. She stood up there from the first take. Everyone was perfect. I was like in shock. That was
Well,
I was impressed with
she
that.
gets paid the big bucks. That's why.
Hmm.
I don't know what Yash is saying, so I won't say it because I'm not understanding it quite a bit. So I apologize. But another Pleasant Valley says Chris worked on the show The Doctors, and most recently with Del Bigtree on the documentary An Inconvenient Study. He's married to my niece Rona. Oh,
Hmm.
I haven't seen any of those, and I apologize. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Um, oh, Don has to go. Okay, handsome guys, got to go. Have a beautiful new year. And it, she said Daryl Hannah as our parting gift. She's like Xena, a tall woman. Yes, she was tall.
She
Is
was
tall.
taller than
Is
me, I'll
tall.
tell you that.
Yeah. I remember watching Alf, of course, MacGyver, of course, Beverly Hills 90210. Who didn't? Baywatch,
I
Friends.
had
Oh
to
yeah.
work on that show, Beverly
It
Hills 9.
says S Files, but I assume you mean X Files, one of my favorite shows of
Oh,
all
love
time.
love X Files, man.
Choo Choo does have a question.
Yes, question.
You've been knocking them out tonight. Thank you so much, Choo Choo. What's one work ethic principle that you guys have that you wish the younger generation still has?
Uh, the
Well,
concept of being humble.
Yeah, I'd say
and
that's why.
learning from your elders,
Yeah.
because that's how the film and TV industry always ran. The older guys would teach you. I learned from some old guys that worked in the 60s on old movies and old TV shows, big stuff, right? And I was just humbled to be there, and they would tell me, you should do this that way, and I always followed them, and it really helped me in my career. So yeah, I think younger people today don't listen to
Hmm.
the older people.
I think they should listen more.
There's
I think
wisdom.
sure. Oh, I think Sam and I struggled with this early on, especially with our channel. Is we come from an environment where everything has to be as perfect as you can possibly get it,
Yep.
flawless, perfect, no jump cuts, no
Nothing. No audio
nothing,
problems.
no audio problems, color correction has to be great, graphics have to be on point, has to be to a certain amount of time every time. In today's world, especially with YouTube, there is no running time. People don't have a long attention span,
No, it's
so
down
it's
to
quick.
seconds now.
Everything is quick. They're all jump cuts that sometimes they don't even make sense. But the ones that don't make sense are the ones that get a lot of clicks because people are like, "What did I just watch?" And they got to watch it again. So I think I think the one thing I miss is uh, just polished, really good stories. That's what I
Well, you're
kind of
not
miss.
going to
And there's still
find a
some
lot
great
of
ones out
that.
there, but
Yeah,
not
there's
on
some
this
really good
platform.
ones. The biggest problem I have with YouTube is they don't go out of their way to point out that stuff that's obviously completely fake and made up
Oh yeah,
to get clicks. And so you're watching this heartbreaking story about somebody, and I started looking up the people they were talking about because they would give you their names, where they lived, all their friends, their family,
yeah,
and I'm like, oh, this person must have been real.
yeah,
And I never find anybody, and then I start seeing people saying, this is fake, this is fake, this is
yeah.
fake. And these people are still churning that crap out and wasting our time so they can get clicks and money, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what it boils down to anymore. It's like, what are people watching? And they're not watching just, nobody cares what the edit look like anymore. They don't care about that.
What edit? It's just slapped together.
Yeah. So, well, and
Uh,
you can do it on a phone now, where we used to have to go. I used to have to go into like four different bays to do four different things.
that's
One was
right.
like, for color correcting and onlining and
Uh,
you name it, we had to do it. Paint. There used to be a
Mr.
paint
Roma
bay.
is right about to answer Choo Choo's question. Hard work,
Yeah.
young peeps nowadays like everything instant. That is correct. I don't think they have more than a 10 or 15 second. And it's been studied that people are losing their attention span. It's getting shorter and shorter and shorter because they're being thrown at with all this stuff. It's too much.
And
I
I don't
remember
blame.
when there were only three TV channels
Yeah, exactly.
plus
And I
PBS.
I don't blame the young people though. I don't blame them.
That's
It's
how they were
it's
raised.
it's how exactly. It's how they were raised and it's just getting quicker and quicker and that's just what they know. So until you see something that moves you, like I was going back to Ren, let's just bring it full circle. Going back to the Ren one we just watched was 13 plus minutes.
Oh,
But it
what?
didn't feel like 13 minutes
No,
because
it
the
was
story was
brilliant.
so good. Yeah, it was just
He's
really well
brilliant.
done.
I don't
So
know how I can say it any more clearer, but he is
yeah,
brilliant.
yeah. So, but I think that's what we need more of. I think we need more. Just really, just it just
And he's
comes
a young
down to
person.
story. Yeah, and he's a young person. I don't know how
But
old he is, but
I could tell you one thing though. I think he's really into crafting the best product that he can come up with, the best lyrics, the best music, because he can play like a Dickens
yeah,
uh, character. And I kill myself.
you did. Or you. I mean, yeah, and everything we've seen, he does live. So he just does it once and he's done. There's no like going back and doing like 20 takes of it. He does one take. He does it live. And maybe if he did do another take or he split, puts things together, he's I know who he is and what kind of performer he is because everything I've heard comes from him. It's not some studio track. So I respect that.
I think I read somewhere or somebody said that he was busking at some point. He must have busked a lot to get this kind of proficiency in a completely live recording without stopping or making
Yeah.
mistakes. Amazing.
Yeah, he's really good. He's 35. Really?
Hmm.
He does not look 35. Holy
Wow. Thank you,
smokes.
Stacy. Yeah, I was going to say 25, maybe.
Wow. How long was he busking for?
Good question.
I mean, he's had a few. I mean, he's had a lot of albums, though, from what I understand.
Well, he's been around a lot longer. I don't know where my head was buried in the sand, but I'm
Yeah,
sure
I mean,
glad we found him now.
yeah, he's really good. Um, what time is it, Sam? It's 1:25. Should we do one last question and call it a night?
It's 7:26 here. How is it 1:25?
No, we've been on for an hour and 25 minutes.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Uh,
we've been on for an hour and 25 minutes, but let's do this last question. It's our last one anyway. What's a
mm,
food you pretend to like because society expects you to? Ooh, such interesting questions. What's a food you don't like but you pretend to like because society expects you to? I think for most people, I bet it's sushi,
yeah, yeah. There's only one kind of sushi I will eat, and that's the vegetarian one.
which is not sushi, really.
I don't care. It's presented as sushi, so I'll
You
buy
can
that.
find it at the yeah, that's true.
I actually really
Is
like that.
that your answer? What do you
That's my
pretend?
answer.
What do you pretend to like
Oh, what do I pretend to like?
because society says you need to?
Pork products, except for bacon and pepperoni, of course.
Say you don't pretend to. Yeah, you love the bacon.
And it
Uh,
doesn't love me though.
no, it's not. It's
So
not
Andrew says something. Put that up, would you please?
sure.
You mentioned a need to learn from our elders. Is there anything you guys would be willing to teach or share, maybe via video, for those here with open ears and open hearts? If so, what could that pertain to? Now, that's a good question. What can we teach people?
Well, I think here's well, not I've told you this before, Sam. I think that's what this purpose was for, and when we first thought about it, this Q&A was for us to, if you guys have questions about the industry or whatever, we can answer questions as whatever you want. If there's something you can teach, here's the funny thing about production. I didn't go to school to be a producer.
Neither did I.
I was a computer science major and I
I
was
was a
bored.
musician.
He was a musician, and I came to LA to act. So I went to New York Film Academy, learned film and acting through that. But um, the thing that I found out through all of it is that you either have it or you don't, because
Or you don't.
producers, their main thing is to put out fires. If
And
you
herd
can
cats.
manage herd cats, if you can manage people and you're detail oriented, and I came from a project management world. I used to do software and stuff like that. So for me, it's an easy transition because I was a project manager. But uh, I think it's you either have it or you don't. And I don't think there's any type of learning that you can do. It's good to learn, like go to school for it. But at the end of the day, when a problem comes up, you have to have the fortitude and the cojones to fix it
True.
and do it quickly. And so that's really what I've kind of found out. So I would say if I had anything to teach or if I had any advice, it's if you love the industry, do it. The industry's dying right now. It's shifting, but if you love it, do it. And if you have the fortitude to work long hours and put in the hard work and then and hope it all pays off, Because there's a
And
dime a
it
dozen
may
of
not.
us out here, you
That's
know.
right. It's more like 100 a dozen. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, it's true.
whatever. I don't know what I'm
It
saying.
is. It's like yeah, you're right.
Uh, every waiter or waitress that I've ever worked gone with has always been either a writer, a wannabe director, a wannabe actor, or an actor. Um, and I've ended up working with some of them too. The waiter at this restaurant we used to eat at um, was a martial arts performer,
Mm.
and I ended up using him on the Razzie Awards. And he was great. And his whole crew came in and they all did the ninja stuff and the swords and it was really exciting
Well, and
actually.
that's the other thing too. It really is a who you know, not what you know. If you
That's
know
right.
people, they will be like, you know what? I remember this guy. I went and had a sandwich at this joint, and he was like, this guy spoke Italian, and we needed an Italian speaker. I'll just bring him in real quick. I mean, or
That's,
it's or you meet him at a different show, and you're like, I need a really good story producer. I'm gonna bring him over for this show because he did a great job over there. I mean, it's just it's I mean, I guess that's really it. It's just who you know, and it's really true. It really is true.
yeah,
And you got to be a people person.
let's welcome Mrs. Applegate.
Mrs. Applegate,
Thank you so much for joining us. Yes,
Mrs.
we
Applegate,
are renegades. I hope you know. It seems like we've been accepted
well,
because
she's
all
a
we have.
renegade for sure, so that's great. Loved our perspective on Ren. Well, we appreciate it. I mean, I'm sure you probably went through the exact same emotions we did the first time you heard him, but he's pretty amazing. He's pretty amazing. And you guys have shown up. The Renegades have
Oh
really shown
yeah,
up because I mean the two videos we've done. I mean, one is at almost 63,000 views,
that's amazing.
and then the one we just did a day ago, 2 days ago, has got 20,000 plus already. So you guys have really shown out. I mean, just impressive, impressive.
To answer Miss Mayoroma, I don't know why I stumble about. Sorry about that. Is Hollywood sort of dying because of AI or change? Yes, the answer is definitely. People are losing their jobs left and right. You're gonna have a really. You had a hard time back in the day. Now it's almost impossible because I know they're chomping at the bit to get AI characters good enough to replace actors. You know, they want to keep the money, bring in as much money for themselves, and the hell with the art. You know, which
Yeah, well,
drives me insane.
it's all about saving a buck, right?
That's right.
So if you can save a buck by just having a computer generate a script, a character, or whatever it may be, I mean, special effects now, uh, and you can just eliminate the people you have to hire, they're going to do it because they're a publicly traded stock. They're all publicly traded stock companies,
It's all
so
profit motivated,
it's
all
all
of it.
about the money. So yes, that is the number. I would say that's the number one reason, and it's also the number one reason that the writers' strike happened. What was that? 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Not even that. Like maybe a
two
year and a
years
half,
ago?
2 years ago.
Something
But
like
yeah,
that. But
it's
it was AI. It was AI.
this stuff is happening all the time. I remember, real quick story. I had my own little post audio business, and we did low budget movies on a shoestring budget, but we had steady work, so that was
Hmm.
cool. And
Hmm.
then all of a sudden, this NAFTA agreement was signed with Canada and Mexico, and all the work just took off and left, and I had to close my business because I couldn't get any clients. And I said to the one guy, my biggest client, I said to him, "What would it take for me to keep your audio work here?" And he goes, "You could do it for free. It's still better to do it there."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Well, I can't
The,
argue with that."
there's a show that Rob Lowe does. He's the host of. I think it's called The Floor. I've talked to you about this before, Sam.
Hmm.
But Rob Lowe was on a podcast talking to another actor, and Rob Lowe said, "We do my game show, just a game show in Ireland, because it's cheaper to fly 100 Americans to Ireland, put them in hotel rooms, shoot the stuff we have to do, feed them, etc., then fly them back. It's cheaper to do that than it is to do it on the lot where we would do it normally.
Where everything is
And
already there for you,
everything's already ready. Yeah, it's right. It's
and
right there.
the teams are there. You have to use that country's staff to do the work because that's part of the deal, and they
Yeah,
also give you obscene amounts of support, financial support. I
hmm,
forget subsidies. It's
subsidies. Yeah.
yeah.
Money Game is going to blow our minds, says Mrs. Applegate Art. We've heard it's on the list. I think it is the next Ren we're going to do.
Which
Uh,
one is that?
it's the Money Game from Ren.
Yeah, I think it's what, three of them.
I don't know. Miss May Roma says it's sad. I'm not a fan of AI. Seriously, I am scared of it. There's reasons to be scared of it, but there's reasons to have hope in it. There's good things and bad things. It certainly helps Sam and I with some of the stuff we're doing right now.
Yeah, it does help, but you have to be careful and you have to sift through every answer you get
Right.
because not only do they make mistakes, they do make mistakes a lot. I had to
Yes.
stop
Yes.
using a certain one. I won't mention ChatGPT.
That.
What?
But
And I went over to a company, a really big company, has their AI, and it works just a little better than the other one.
yeah.
Um, and they're spending millions on teaching people outdated things and spreading the wrong information on a lot of subjects. It's all just BS out there, so you
Or
got to
it's
be really careful.
really behind. It's not. It's pulling things. You're asking for things that are like information that happened yesterday, and it'll pull up from like 2 years ago or something. It's it's just not fully there yet. Pardon me.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to Ren, like to add a side note. The Tales trilogy actually has two more installments. Really? That are out so far. Vincent Tale Prologue, Sunflowers, and Vincent's Tale. Okay,
All right. Well, we'll put
didn't
it.
know
It's
that.
actually on the list already, isn't it? Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
oh yeah, Andrew is right, and he did 5 mini vids that connect the universe together between Jenny Screech and Sunflower Vids. Well, you guys are gonna have to really help us with that because we have no idea. I'm actually kind of
That's cool.
confused now. Miss May Roma said Chat GPT for you.
Well, I guess that would be correct if I were to acknowledge that, but I don't acknowledge that.
Yeah. What's the one thing you want to do that you wish your kids, niece, nephews can do with you? Oh,
Oh,
well, my little buddy's right here next to me. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, obviously, I like video games, so he likes video games. He's a 7-year-old, but I'd rather it be something more productive. But I don't know. That's a good question. What about you, Sam?
uh, I would like to see my granddaughters, um, who are 6 and 1. Uh, well, the 1 year old's got a pass right now, but the 6 year old spends a lot of time on the computer playing games. She loves Minecraft, like some other kids, like that one over there, and I'd rather they were outside playing like we used to do. I mean, we would make up amazing fantasies as kids and just have the best time. We played all kinds of games and went out and pretended to be we were soldiers and the old thing with that kind of playing.
Yeah.
Um, but not just that. My friends and I actually uh, reenacted the entire movie of Planet of the Apes from yeah, and we even had like uh, a jail for the humans.
Of course.
It was awesome. But I don't
Uh,
see kids doing that now.
No, no. But if we're talking in terms of like doing something like this, I would say music is a perfect thing. I'd love to hear what my son thinks of some of the songs that we used to listen to, like what I grew up with. I can already tell you, my son is an 80s kid already.
Is
So
it 80s hip?
if I were to do like a reaction to a song from the 80s, not only is he likely to know it, he's got a pretty good opinion about it. So that would be fun to do. Get him
Yeah.
involved in like seeing things for the first time that I grew up with, maybe.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun because I was playing music and showing my son the kind of music I liked, and he ended up liking it too. I didn't never force him on it or anything,
Hmm.
but he's also a musician, but he's got an old soul because his favorite band is the Beatles, and he
Oh,
has the entire. Not only does he have the entire discography, but he also knows things that I never could even imagine that I would know.
big.
You
He's a
know?
big fan. That's good.
Yeah.
Stacy says there is. I think so. I think the thing we're getting from this Stacy 399 is that we should do the three money game videos first.
I would say that, plus a lot of the comments we're getting. You are going to do it, aren't you? Yes, you are, aren't you? That one,
uh,
remember the first one I
yeah, I
read?
do remember that. Miss Applegate says Instagram. So some of them are Instagram videos. Lift each other up. Love that handle. Hello, beautiful people. Well, hello to you. Uh, Mrs. Applegate Art says again, be home by the time the lights come on, right? Absolutely. My dad said I had to be close enough to hear him whistle, and that's all it required. And he could whistle. I could be 3 miles away and I'd hear him. So we went usually as far as we could go. Drinking
Yeah.
water from the hose. Oh my gosh, that would never
Yeah.
happen today.
Playing outside way into the night and not fearing
Yeah.
anything.
Yep. Oh
You
yeah,
know,
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, my dad didn't care. He wasn't thinking about someone's going to snatch up one of his kids or anything like that.
no.
Never worried about it.
That's
Uh,
how sick the world has gotten.
I know. Remember hearing your mom yell for you to get home from out of the front door of your house when you're like 2 blocks over? Absolutely. Yeah, that's except it was
My,
my dad.
my mom did something that I always thought was really funny. She, if I were outside, she'd call me by all three of the kids' names.
Yeah,
She'd go, Rami, Lisa, Sammy, and I'm like, well, which one is it? And then she
all of
she,
you,
but they weren't even out, and she would call all three of us.
of
It
course.
was kind of funny. I really enjoyed that.
Hello, what's up, Jenizen1,
Hello, Jen.
a renegade? Another Pleasant Valley says, love that you're diving into Ren. You should also check out Chinchilla, her busking with Ren. Oh, all right. And also her collaboration with Ren in Chalk Outlines. Okay.
Chinchilla.
I think I saw a thumbnail for that today.
It's on the list now.
Okay. Jen is here. Yeah. All right. I think we got caught up. Look
Are
at
we
that.
caught up?
I think we caught up.
I'm having so much fun. I could stay here all night.
Well, Sam, if you want to run this thing, I'd say great. I promised my son I would play a little Switch with him
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not going to run anything alone.
before he
The
went to
magic
bed.
isn't there if I don't have you to bounce off of.
Well, here's what you can do. Well, that's very sweet of you to say, Samuel. Um, tomorrow, here's what's coming out tomorrow. Uh, Tomorrow is SB19, and then the next day after that will be The Warning.
The warning.
And then we're going to have some interviews with some creators for our new Creators on Creator stuff. And of course, we'll be doing more Ren,
Oh yeah.
a lot of SB19. We're going to get back to doing some casual Chuck stuff because we with the holiday, we just haven't had time. Pardon me. So we're going to have a lot of stuff coming out very soon, assuming I don't die from whatever it is I have.
You won't die.
I hope not.
No, only the good die young, so don't
Yeah.
worry about
Oh, right. And I'm awful. Any rate, yes, tomorrow is SB19. So be checking out that. And that's it. Do you have anything you want to leave the good people with, Sam? Any last
it. Oh, I didn't prepare
quotes?
anything today, so let me just say something off the top of my head.
Thank you, Miss
Uh,
Applegate.
Tomorrow is SB19. That's right, right? Is that right? I
Yep.
don't know. You
Yep.
do the scheduling, so I
I
never know
just
what's
went
going
through
on.
all the schedule. See how he pays attention to what I say.
Felipe. Yeah,
Oh,
we
no,
enjoyed Felipe. I'll put that on the list. Hold on.
Conoco. Okay.
Kaneko.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We want to do more of the solo stuff from them.
Ah, Scott, feel better, please.
Thank you so
Ginger
much.
and lemon. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I have a ginger and lemon tea upstairs ready to go.
Woo! That's awesome.
All right. What was your quote of the day before we let him go? Did you have one? We normally
Uh,
don't do it on Friday, but I thought I'd ask.
I used to play in a band with a drummer who, whenever I didn't play up to his level of what he expected, he would throw drumsticks at me, and sometimes they'd hit me in the head. um,
Well,
but
that explains a lot.
he said to me once, we were in line at a McDonald's or something to get food in drive-through, and the person screwed up our order. And he just went on about how whatever it is you do in life, anything, even mopping floors, do everything to the best of your ability with the attitude of I'm good at this. I'm do good at
I'm
this
going to be
instead
the
of just
best at this. Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to be the best at it, and you'll go farther. So yeah, that stuck with me. So I say, don't work at McDonald's. No,
Don't throw drumsticks at people's heads, I think is what
that
I got
too.
out of
It
that.
was funny at first, but then it got annoying because his aim got better. Okay, I see he wants
and,
to go
and
play.
and
So
what's the last part of that quote?
oh yeah, always take a shower.
Always take a shower. Thank you for the well wishes, everybody. I'm gonna go drink some of that tea right now. I'm gonna go play some Switch. Have a great Friday, and
Happy New
then
Year, guys.
Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday live. But in the meantime, what we have a bunch of stuff coming out. So
Yeah.
like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and let your friends know. We want to make this the biggest year yet.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks,
We
guys.
love you all, actually,
We
really.
do. We really do.